Rinpoche's root guru is Khenpo Minser. So Khenpo Minser's successor is called Khenpo Tenpa Tarje. So he did divination for Garchen Rinpoche. So his advice have to do this Pema Samvara soul offering. 100,000 soul offering for Pema Samvara for Garchen Rinpoche's long life. So that's the reason we're doing this soul offering. Thank you very much. Join together. It's page 1. First we do English together. Home with the affairs of Skurka as well as the space of Dharma Darda, with all appearance and existence are displayed as the soul offerings. With the home, they transform into the wisdom play of great bliss. With the gurus, device, and darkness, all the deities gathered are placed and stratified. Om Ah Home, bless the offering with Om Ah Home. Home in the northwest of the land of Odhyana, in the heart of a lotus flower, adorned with the most marvelous attainments. You are renowned as the lotus bone, surrounded by many houses of darkness. Follow in your footsteps. We invite you to this phase of described offerings. So come now, please us with your grace. For draw your blessings on this sublime place. Transform the soul offering into wisdom nectar. Grant us, the supreme practitioners, the four empowerments, disappear obstacles, negativity force and obstacles, and confer siddhis, ordinary and supreme. Home, believe Master Pema Traksar, with your throne of Vajra and darkness, encompassing the three roots in this mandala of the Buddhas. In deep devotion with a fervent yearning, I pray to you. All the merit of mine and others, body, speech, and mind, our word, and everything desirable in the universe, every source of pleasure and enjoyment, with nothing left out. I offer us Samvara's endings of great bliss. With all your compassion and love, accept them with delight, so your hearts which are fearful. Guru Rinpoche, I pray to you. Vajradaras and darkness, inspire me with your blessings. Grant this devoted disciple attainments, ordinary and supreme. Let all my impairments and breakages of samaya be healed. I pray, obstacles, outer, inner, and secret, liberate them all into Dharma Darda. Until I realize enlightenment, hold me close without ever parting. Like the waxing moon, let my lifespan, merit, experience, and realization grow ever greater. And bless me so that all my aspirations spontaneously come true. Om Benzang Guru Bemai Siddhi Om. 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 Bless the substances for the soul offering with Om Ah Hong Ho. Gurus, device, darkness, all, come now to this soul fest. Outer, inner, and secret great bless are the soul offerings I make. All impairments and breakages of samaya, I confess. Duality, enemies, and obstacles, liberate them into the Dharma Darda. May your wish, the great bliss of equality, be fulfilled. Please grant me attainment, ordinary and supreme. etc. Balinda Kaya. Bless the substance for the soul offering with Om Ahom Ho. Guru's device darkness or come not to this soul face. Outer, inner, and the secret great bless are the soul offering I make. All impairments and breakages of samaya, I confess. Duality, enemies, and obstacles, liberate them into the Dharma Dharma. May your wish, the great bless of equality, be fulfilled. Please grant me attainment, ordinary and supreme, etc. Balinda Kaya. Bless the substance for the soul offerings with Om Ahom Ho. Guru's device, darkness or come not to this soul fest. Outer, inner, and the secret great bless are the soul offerings I make. All impairments and breakages of samaya, I confess. Duality, enemies, and obstacles, liberate them into Dharma Dharma. May your wish, the great bless of fulfilled. Please grant me attainments and supreme, etc. Balinda Kaya. So now we're going to chant the Tibetan with drum, page 4, the conscious thought first. So that's we're going to reciting many times. Om Ahom Sa So La So So La Jin Jin Ye Se Na San We De Jin Song Jung Bur Tam Se Nyam Ja Tam Jin To Lo Ya Nhân dân ra quê chư chư yên sơ trù nham nhẹ đề hoa chim thu đăng càng cho đăng đề mong ngư trô sát tư sổ ư sư tràng bà linh đà ca ye Om Ahom Ho Sa So La So So La Jin Jin Ye Se Na San We De Jin Song Jung Bur Tam Se Nyam Ja Tam Jin To Lo Ya nhân dân ra gây chư chư yên sơ trù nham nhẹ đề hoa chim bế tu đăng càng cho đăng tự mong ư trô sát tư sổ ư sư tràng bà linh đà ca ye Om Ahom Ho Sa So La So So La Jin Jin Ye Se Na San We De Jin Song Jung Bur Tam Se Nyam Ja Tam Jin To Lo Ya nhân dân ra gây chư chư yên sơ trù nham nhẹ đề hoa chim bế tu đăng càng yêu đăng tự mong ư trô sát tư sổ ư sư tràng bà linh đà ca ye Om Ahom Ho Sa So La So So La Jin Jin Ye Se Na San We De Jin Song Jung Bur Tam Se Nyam Ja Tam Jin To Lo Ya nhân dân ra gây chư chư yên sơ trù nham nhẹ đề hoa chim bế tu đăng càng yêu đăng tự mong ư trô sát tư sổ ư sư tràng bà linh đà ca ye Om Ahom Ho So La Jin Jin Ye Se Na San We De Jin Song Jung Bur Tam Se Nyam Ja Tam Jin To Lo Ya nhân dân ra gây chư chư yên sơ trù nham nhẹ đề hoa chim bế tu đăng càng cho đăng tự mong ư trô sát tư sổ ư sư tràng bà linh đà ca ye Om Ahom Ho Sa So So La Jin Jin Ye Se Na San We De Jin Song Jung Bur Tam Se Nyam Ja Tam Jin To Lo Ya nhân dân ra gây hoa chim bế tu đăng càng cho đăng tự mong ư trô sát tư sổ Chanting, Sana Samve De Jin Song Jumbur, Tam Se Nyam Ja Tam Jen To Lo Ya, Nyen Zeng Dao Ge Chi Je Yen Se Zhu, Nyam Nye De Wa Jen Bi Tu Dang Ga, Cho Dang De Mo Ngu Zhu Zar De So, E Se Zhang Ba Ling Da Ga Ye, Hong A Hong Ho Sa Song La Zo So La Jen Jin Ye, Se Na San Ve De Jin Song Jun Bur, Tam Se Nyam Ja Tam Jin To Lo Ya, Nyen Zeng Zhao Ge Chi Je Yen Se Zhu, Nyam Nye De Wa Jin Bi Tu Dang Ga, Cho Dang De Mo Ngu Zhu Zar De So, E Se Zhang Ba Ling Da Ga Ye, Hong A Hong Ho Sa Song La Zo So La Jin Jin Ye, Se Na San Ve De Jin Song Jun Bur, Tam Se Nyam Ja Tam Jin To Lo Ya, Nyen Zeng Zhao Ge Chi Je Yen Se Zhu, Nyam Nye De Wa Jin Bi Tu Dang Ga, Cho Dang De Mo Ngu Zhu Zar De So, E Se Zhang Ba Ling Da Ga Ye, Hong A Hong Ho Sa Song La Zo So La Jin Jin Ye, Se Na San Ve De Jin Song Jun Bur, Tam Se Nyam Ja Tam Jin To Lo Ya, Nyen Zeng Zhao Ge Chi Je Yen Se Zhu, Nyam Nye De Wa Jin Bi Tu Dang Ga, Cho Dang De Mo Ngu Zhu Zar De So, E Se Zhang Ba Ling Da Ga Ye, Hong A Hong Ho Sa Song La Zo So La Jin Jin Ye, Se Na San Ve De Jin Song Jun Bur, Tam Se Nyam Ja Tam Jin To Lo Ya, Nyen Zeng Zhao Ge Chi Je Yen Se Zhu, Nyam Nye De Wa Jin Bi Tu Dang Ga, Cho Dang De Mo Ngu Zhu Zar De So, E Se Zhang Ba Ling Da Ga Ye, Hong A Hong Ho Sa Song La Zo So La Jin Jin Ye, Se Na San Ve De Jin Song Jun Bur, Tam Se Nyam Ja Tam Jin To Lo Ya, Zeng Zhao Ge Chi Je Yen Se Zhu, Nyam Nye De Wa Jin Bi Tu Dang Ga, Cho Dang De Mo Ngu Zhu Zar De So, E Se Zhang Ba Ling Da Ga Ye, Hong A Hong Ho Sa Song La Zo So La Jin Jin Ye, Se Na San Ve De Jin Song Jun Bur, Tam Se Nyam Ja Tam Jin To Lo Ya, Nyen Zeng Zhao Ge Chi Je Yen Se Zhu, Nyam Nye De Wa Jin Bi Tu Dang Ga, Cho Dang De Mo Ngu Zhu Zar De So, E Se Zhang Ba Ling Da Ga Ye, Hong A Hong Ho Sa Song La Zo So La Jin Jin Ye, Se Na San Ve De Jin Song Jun Bur, Tam Se Nyam Ja Tam Jin To Lo Ya, Nyen Zeng Zhao Ge Chi Je Yen Se Zhu, Nyam Nye De Wa Jin Bi Tu Dang Ga, Cho Dang De Mo Ngu Zhu Zar De So, E Se Zhang Ba Ling Da Ga Ye, Hong A Hong Ho Sa Song La Zo So La Jin Jin Ye, Se Na San Ve De Jin Song Jun Bur, Tam Se Nyam Ja Tam Jin To Lo Ya, Nyen Zeng Zhao Ge Chi Je Yen Se Zhu, Nyam Nye De Wa Jin Bi Tu Dang Ga, Cho Dang De Mo Ngu Zhu Zar De So, E Se Zhang Ba Ling Da Ga Ye, Hong A Hong Ho Sa Song La Zo So La Jin Jin Ye, Se Na San Ve De Jin Song Jun Bur, Tam Se Nyam Ja Tam Jin To Lo Ya, Nyen Zeng Zhao Ge Chi Je Yen Se Zhu, Nyam Nye De Wa Jin Bi Tu Dang Ga, Cho Dang De Mo Ngu Zhu Zar De So, E Se Zhang Ba Ling Da Ga Ye, Hong A Hong Ho Sa Song La Zo So La Jin Jin Ye, Se Na San Ve De Jin Song Jun Bur, Tam Se Nyam Ja Tam Jin To Lo Ya, Nyen Zeng Zhao Ge Chi Je Yen Se Zhu, Nyam Nye De Wa Jin Bi Tu Dang Ga, Cho Dang De Mo Ngu Zhu Zar De So, E Se Zhang Ba Ling Da Ga Ye, Hong A Hong Ho Sa Song La Zo So La Jin Jin Ye, Nam Samve De Jin Song Jung Bur Tam Se Nyam Cha Tam Jen Do Lo Sha Nyin Zeng Trap Ge Chi Chi Yen Se Zhur Nyam Nye De Wa Jen Bi Tu Dan Ka Cho Dan De Mo Ngu Ru Sar De Sur E Se Chang Ba Ling Da Ga Ye Hong A Hong Ho Sa Song La So So La Jen Jin She Se Na Samve De Jin Song Jung Bur Tam Se Nyam Cha Tam Jen Do Lo Sha Nyin Zeng Trap Ge Chi Chi Yen Se Zhur Nyam Nye De Wa Jen Bi Tu Dan Ka Cho Dan De Mo Ngu Ru Sar De Sur Ngo A Hong Su La Jen Jin She So Ju Bur Tam Se Nyam Cha Tam Jen Do Lo Sha Nyin Zeng Trap Ge Chi Chi Yen Se Zhur Nyam Nye De Wa Jen Bi Tu Dan Ka Cho Dan De Mo Ngu Ru Sar De Sur E Se Chang Ba Ling Da Ga Ye Hong A Hong Ho Sa Song La So So La Jen Jin She Se Na Samve De Jin Song Jung Bur Tam Se Nyam Cha Tam Jen Do Lo Sha Nyin Zeng Trap Ge Chi Chi Yen Se Zhur Nyam Nye De Wa Jen Bi Tu Dan Ka Cho Dan De Mo Ngu Ru Sar De Sur E Se Chang Ba Ling Da Ga Ye Hong A Hong Ho Sa Song La So So La Jen Jin She Se Na Samve De Jin Song Jung Bur Tam Se Nyam Cha Tam Jen Do Lo Sha Nyin Zeng Trap Ge Chi Chi Yen Se Zhur Nyam Nye De Wa Jen Bi Tu Dan Ka Cho Dan De Mo Ngu Ru Sar De Sur E Se Chang Ba Ling Da Ga Ye Hong A Hong Ho Sa Song La So So La Jen Jin She Se Na Samve De Jin Song Jung Bur Tam Se Nyam Cha Tam Jen Do Lo Sha Nyin Zeng Trap Ge Chi Chi Yen Se Zhur Nyam Nye De Wa Jen Bi Tu Dan Ka Cho Dan De Mo Ngu Ru Sar De Sur E Se Chang Ba Ling Da Ga Ye Hong A Hong Ho Sa Song La So So La Jen Jin She Se Na Samve De Jin Song Jung Bur Tam Se Nyam Cha Tam Jen Do Lo Sha Nyin Zeng Trap Ge Chi Chi Yen Se Zhur Nyam Nye De Wa Jen Bi Tu Dan Ka Cho Dan De Mo Ngu Ru Sar De Sur E Se Chang Ba Ling Da Ga Ye Hong A Hong Ho Sa Song La So So La Jen Jin She Se Na Samve De Jin Song Jung Bur Tam Se Nyam Cha Tam Jen Do Lo Sha Nyin Zeng Trap Ge Chi Chi Yen Se Zhur Nyam Nye De Wa Jen Bi Tu Dan Ka Cho Dan De Mo Ngu Ru Sar De Sur E Se Chang Ba Ling Da Ga Ye Hong A Hong Ho Sa Song La So So La Jen Jin She Se Na Samve De Jin Song Jung Bur Tam Se Nyam Cha Tam Jen Do Lo Sha Nyin Zeng Trap Ge Chi Chi Yen Se Zhur Nyam Nye De Wa Jen Bi Tu Dan Ka Cho Dan De Mo Ngu Ru Sar De Sur E Se Chang Ba Ling Da Ga Ye Hong A Hong Ho Sa Song La So So La Jen Jin She Se Na Samve De Jin Song Jung Bur Tam Se Nyam Cha Tam Jen Do Lo Sha Nyin Zeng Trap Ge Chi Chi Yen Se Zhur Nyam Nye De Wa Jen Bi Tu Dan Ka Cho Dan De Mo Ngu Ru Sar De Sur E Se Chang Ba Ling Da Ga Ye Hong A Hong Ho Sa Song La So So La Jen Jin She Se Na Samve De Jin Song Jung Bur Tam Se Nyam Cha Tam Jen Do Lo Sha Nyin Zeng Trap Ge Chi Chi Yen Se Zhur Nyam Nye De Wa Jen Bi Tu Dan Ka Cho Dan De Mo Ngu Ru Sar De Sur E Se Chang Ba Ling Da Ga Ye Hong A Hong Ho Sa Song La So So La Jen Jin She Se Na Samve De Jin Song Jung Bur Tam Se Nyam Cha Tam Jen Do Lo Sha Nyin Zeng Trap Ge Chi Chi Yen Se Zhur Nyam Nye De Wa Jen Bi Tu Dan Ka Cho Dan De Mo Ngu Ru Sar De Sur E Se Chang Ba Ling Da Ga Ye Hong A Hong Ho Sa Song La So So La Jen Jin She Se Na Samve De Jin Song Jung Bur Tam se nyam cha tam chen do lo ya Nyen zeng trap ge chi che yen se dur Nyam nye dewa chen pi tu dan gang Cho dan de mo ngu zhu sar de sol E zi zhan ba ling da ga ye Ong a ong o sa song la so so la chen din ye Sen na san we de jin song jung bur Tam se nyam cha tam chen do lo ya Nyen zeng trap ge chi che yen se dur Nyam nye dewa chen pi tu dan gang Cho dan de mo ngu zhu sar de sol E zi zhan ba ling da ga ye Ong a ong o sa song la so so la chen din ye Sen na san we de jin song jung bur Tam se nyam cha tam chen do lo ya Nyen zeng trap ge chi che yen se dur Nyam nye dewa chen pi tu dan gang Dan de mo ngu zhu sar de sol E zi zhan ba ling da ga ye Ong a ong o sa song la so so la chen din ye Sen na san we de jin song jung bur Tam se nyam cha tam chen do lo ya Nyen zeng trap ge chi che yen se dur Nyam nye dewa chen pi tu dan gang Cho dan de mo ngu zhu sar de sol E zi zhan ba ling da ga ye Ong a ong o sa song la so so la chen din ye Sen na san we de jin song jung bur Tam se nyam cha tam chen do lo ya Nyen zeng dewa chen pi tu dan gang Cho dan de mo ngu zhu sar de sol E de mo ngu zhu sar de sol Ba ling da ka De jin song jung bur Tam se nyam cha tam chen do lo ya Nyen zeng trap ge chi che yen se dur Nyam nye dewa chen pi tu dan gang Cho dan de mo ngu zhu sar de sol E zi zhan ba ling da ga ye Ong a ong o sa song la so so la chen din ye Sen na san we de jin song jung bur Tam se nyam cha tam chen do lo ya Nyen zeng trap ge chi che yen se dur Nyam nye dewa chen pi tu dan gang Cho dan de mo ngu zhu sar de sol E zi zhan ba ling da ga ye Ong a ong o sa song la so so la chen din ye Sen na san we de jin song jung bur Tam se nyam cha tam chen do lo ya Nyen zeng trap ge chi che yen se dur Nyam nye dewa chen pi tu dan gang Cho dan de mo ngu zhu sar de sol E zi zhan ba ling da ga ye English continue. Om Ahom. Gathering of Oregon, one empowered to receive the reminder. Cluster like clouds and gorge yourself virtually. Accept the reminder offering of the soul, ornamented with meat and blood, just as you will long ago. They were enemies of the Dharma and the Samaya breakers, quickly show realization, over all obstacles to realization, and carry out enlightening activity without any hindrance. Etc. Balinda Kai. No, in this mandala of the Vajrayana Lama, by making the soul offering, may I and others with no exception reach attainment all together in the one mandala. So please collect this sadhana. Maybe someone volunteer. Please don't put it in the floor, just collect and someone together or put together.
다 주로도 보다다 뭔가 초당 맛이 초요래 들이 다다지만 미소도 주도 이제 바빠요 말이 이제리 이제 시간이 안 아파들 마세요 아파들 차상 백불이 나서다 레레지를 가래 배 차상가 아니 말이 저도 이제 바빠들 네 미소요 말이
Sumdan chekani shiva pardo.
Sumdan chekani.
Mensen sare.
Oh, sumdan chekani. Ya. Teni, 다 가당 지당 양 가당 반왕 벌을 되게 dempo 왕리 다 가들 왕라고 요래. 얘는 teni 사자비자 망고 요래. 될 라고트니 마사년 가래나 라테를 되는 마산이 니고는이나 되다다니 마사만의 규칙이야 성규칙이야 되다다 상코로티 조성 되다다 가지고 받칠 때는 상코로티 조리 님도 파문이와 들 야변이 되어서 다 두고 소문이 저거를 들이 되라 되니 제발 강요를 되는데 냠슬이 버걸 제르버 걸더니 나 소소르도 마다 소소르도 마 제발에 쓰고 요래 마사마들이 제발이 요래 옛날에 서 누지직디 중앙가요래 내가 강가요래 또 많이 남규지 셈지나들이 셈나들이 셈될수 있는 거 하나들이 중앙가요래 니몽마데 미네 이 시간에 저려고요래 디기들이 동단이 그리 맨 다지니요 말에 대통도 고쳐도다 인생이 되고 추탐지 임매가 그래 그러면 속지 과연 거요 말에 샘되더니 나서 저한테 한거 참아지게 통구요래 난 샘을 때도 샘을 니요 말에 대응도 고쳐도더니 나 너무 예미 되더라고요 나 어차피 야 또부터도 염려해도 타토거들 내가 대다고 또 그거래 그래서 냠선이 벗가듯이 같이 나서서 왔던 거 제일 좋았던 거 같이 동서서 왔던 거 돈이 좀 좋았던 거 대염지 찾아야지 대입시바가 들이다 왕양만 보다 오는 거요랬지
So first of all, my Dharma friends, you've done this Bum Tsok, this Ghana Chakra offering, this whole morning, and now we continue with the empowerment, and that will go until like 3:30 until we get to the first break from 3:30 to 4. And if you have been already practicing here for some time, maybe that will not be it will be quite a long time for you until then without using the restroom. So if you need to use the restroom during the empowerment, just get up quietly on your own and just go use the restroom. You certainly shouldn't hold it back until 3:30. And so anyways, now coming to the empowerment, the other day we have received the Vajrayogini empowerment. Today we received the Chakrasamvara empowerment. So we receive a lot of empowerments. We always speak about the empowerment. And in general, there are many different Yidam deities, and they belong to the old or the new Tantric system, basically. And in the new Tantric system, we have the 4 classes of Tantra, and the Chakrasamvara practice belongs to this new Tantric system, and it is also the principal deity of most Kagyu practitioners, the Kagyu lineage. And so in the Chakrasamvara, we also have a deity that comes with consort, so in Yab-Yum aspect. And so outwardly seen, there appears to be a union between like a couple, male and female. But now from what it really represents and what really makes the difference between that and the ordinary union is that when we actually practice in the generation stage, we visualize the deity. So we visualize the deity appearing clearly, but also being empty of self-nature. And that is what is really represented by the male and the female deity. And so now first on the outer level, there is the universe, and the universe, the whole world, consists of the 5 elements. And then those elements by nature are also empty. And then on the inner level, within that universe, there are sentient beings, and all beings have a mind, and that mind is by nature Buddha nature. But currently, in that mind, there are the 5 afflictive emotions, and when they ripen, they are transformed into the 5 wisdoms. So ultimately, we need to realize that non-duality, that self and other do actually not exist. There is no real separation. So we visualize the deity, we practice the deity in order to realize that, in order to realize that all these perceived dualistic phenomena are actually non-dual, and they are actually great unity. And there is an appearance of duality when it comes to form or the bodies, but within the mind there is no such a duality. And still things appear, and so there's various appearances in this world that, however, lack inherent nature. And within the mind there is no duality. So in order to realize all that, we visualize the deity. And what the deity, Yap and Yum, represent, therefore, is the union of appearance and emptiness. The appearance aspect is represented by the Yap, the male, and the emptiness aspect is represented by the Yum, the female. So what they really represent is the ultimate fruition. And so from a practical perspective, there are different approaches, and some practices consider the generation stage or the appearing aspect as principle, and then others the emptiness aspect or the completion stage, which is the Yum, as principle. And due to that, there is also a great variety of different empowerments.
사촉선도 동반이가 동도 디스레데 당레 주레시 사촉선들아지 든 사촉선들아지 다지님이가 셈이가 사바셈이가 이제 셈이가 다음에가 장거래 다지님 셈도 다지님이와 하고서는 사제 공방한테 다좀 제가 저거 직장들에 대신하더니 라카리 나타니오 답대오 저걸 때 마시나들이 저렇게 외쳐버리 이제 저 말이 바로 제 오래 뒤돈다 실내하고 요래
So the practices that belong to the new tantric system are mostly more extensive, more elaborate and complicated, and that's really the main difference to the old tantric system in terms of the approach. So in the new tantric system, we have those 4 classes of tantra, and now it seems that those 4 classes are distinct or like separate practices that are unrelated to each other, like that are practiced distinctly on their own. But in a way, they also build on each other. So first we have the action tantra, and so here in the beginning there is a great focus on cleanliness, on having everything very clean, showing great respect to the deity, almost having a sense of fear towards the deity, seeing the deity like a king. So this is how we practice the deity in that context. And so that is when we are in the beginning of our practice. Then first we consider the deity as very precious, very special, the embodiment of the 3 kayas or the 5 wisdoms. And we on the other side are just ordinary beings. So that is the perception in the first tantra. And then secondly, in the performance tantra, the second class, here we have already developed a greater extent of bodhicitta, and by that we begin to realize that our aggregates, sense sources and elements are actually pure by nature, and that we are only temporarily defiled or impure. So here we are stepping closer to the deity. It is like we are approaching someone and starting a conversation, for example. So then we practice according to that sadhana. The sadhana is arranged in such a way that we are approaching a bit closer to the deity. And then the practice of the yoga tantra, the third one, here we then realize that actually there is only a difference in our outer appearance, our bodies. But actually, if I give rise to bodhicitta, then there is not the slightest difference between the deity and myself. For example, if I practice Chakrasamvara and I give rise to bodhicitta, then I really am that deity. There is no difference at all. So we realize that we really are the same. We are the deity. And then in the fourth tantra, the highest yoga tantra, here we realize the ultimate truth, the non-duality of samsara and nirvana, of all Buddhas and sentient beings. There is no more duality. So the 4 classes of Tantra in the new Tantric system are practiced in such a gradual way, which is like the growing of a flower, starting from the seed until it becomes a flower. And there are many it involves a lot of details and complexities. There's a lot of branches and different kinds of visualizations. It's very extensive, these classes of Tantra. And then actually the more we move up in those tantras, the easier it gets. So first in the action and performance tantra, there is a lot of focus on all kinds of visualizations and substances and branches and so on. And then as we move up in the classes of tantra, the practice becomes much more simplified actually. And so then the old tantric system was the system spread by Guru Rinpoche, practiced by Guru Rinpoche and many of the Mahasiddhas. And these practices are more convenient to practice. And the 4 branches, or those 4 steps of practice, are actually complete within a single sadhana. They are not separate practices. So here in the old Tantric system, we speak about the 4 branches of approach and accomplishment. So the first branch is the approach, and here we recognize the deity first. And then secondly is the close approach. So we are stepping closer to the deity, we become more and more similar to the deity. That's similar to the performance tantra, for example. And then in the third, the accomplishment, then we realize that it's not just oneself that is completely pure, but all are pure. And then finally, in the fourth step, the great accomplishment, we realize final non-duality, that all beings possess Buddha nature. All beings are really Buddhas. And so the 4 branches are complete within one sadhana practice. And so that's basically the difference between the old and the new tantric systems in terms of practice. In terms of their actual meaning, they are actually the same. All the different tantras are not very different. They only differ in some of the methods that they're using for practice. And people just follow different kinds of tantric systems, also depending on their own mental capacities and their own preference. Some people just feel more close to the old tantric system, and some feel more attracted to the new tantric system. But ultimately, what the ultimate fruition of both systems is to realize the nature of mind. And so it all begins with first understanding karma, and then we develop bodhicitta. Then when bodhicitta arises in the mind, then gradually we realize the non-duality of self and others. It is because when we cultivate bodhicitta, we develop immeasurable love and compassion. When that arises in our mind stream, then we realize that there is no self. So we realize that there is no self and other. We realize emptiness. And then we attain the state of enlightenment. And that's the ultimate fruition. And that is the same in all the classes of Tantra, whether new or old. So if you understand that, then no matter what deity you practice, you will be much closer to that deity, and the practice will become much more easy. If you do not understand that, then no matter what deity you practice, it seems to be like a separate practice in itself, and also not so easy to practice. There's a lot of trouble then practicing that deity. So for this reason, would be very good if we all understood that point.
타톡들이 다 고마수아 다 취드 망자 사를 세네 차려고 요래 다 가리도 하고 까 들리지는 담보하고 취 대춘이다 자와 다다 무슨 저들로 상촉 심조 림포체 마지바나 지절 지바냐 밤에 파이 오늘 배워서 이 책이 좀다 뚜벅싸놓잖아 들이답 되고 이거 또 상촉선을 했어 사족세 마지바 제타 소탈을 했어. 이 성공도 등해라서 와서 소탈때 사족세 마지바 제타를 했어. 대마시는 로도다게 맞았다. 로도다게 마보 고성. 로도다게 보고 가 사자치 보고 올라 그래. 대마치는 사자치 보고 용기하고 말이야. 이 집안냠 사족세 마지바나 지절지 대대 집안냠만 매봐야 되는 진짜 사족세인데. 소탈의 사성대 기본 만년부터라 사족스는 만년부터라 사족선 소탈 사시 상하대 공리 배워를 줘서게 동 자체 뭐라지 동이 라도 자사 돌들이 이동 습지 동체 타바하고 들이 돌이로 공을 왕지 들이라 공리 배워를 들 상하 타도 타톡 라면 봤으면 들을 제베티들 들라 들이 가주 가세 턴다고 왕 가세 턴다고 나중에 직접 사진 나들 안 한다 그도 없을 때 배답되고 니도야 요래 대왕 가세 턴나도 필요도 하고 그래 그래서 동다 싸가지고 책 쓰는 거요래 사족선 맞게와 제탑 소탈 제왕만이 한번 사족선 그와 파시도 공리 배웠다 상할 거다 zawasta brahma zawasta nyamselinya they have also they go how you that will go ma go corner the nyamselinya bakami they ordinary nyamselinya samanda those are me they have over it.
And so all of you Madama friends have a very strong connection to the Buddha Dharma. You have met with many lamas, many spiritual teachers, and you have received many Dharma teachings. But often it's also the case that even though we listen to a lot of teachings, that we still don't really understand the ultimate essence. So people often think that there's just now there is too many teachings, and that it confuses them, and they don't really know what to do with all these teachings. So we do need to first listen to the teachings extensively, learn the teachings. But then ultimately, when it comes to practice, the root of all that, the essence, is actually included in this prayer that we always recite. Where we say, may precious bodhicitta arise where it has not yet arisen, may it not decline where it has arisen, and may it ever further increase. So that is the actual essence of all practice. And if you think of it in this way, then any practice becomes actually very simple. Then you realize it is all just about cultivating bodhicitta and nothing else. So first, in this prayer, we said, may precious bodhicitta arise where it has not yet arisen. So the method to cultivate bodhicitta where it has not yet arisen, that refers to the pratimoksha, or individual liberation path. And so here we must first reflect on the suffering of the 3 lower realms and karma and so on. That is important to understand too, because if we don't really understand that, and then we hear about those teachings on the 4 thoughts that turn the mind, then we might say that I've heard that so many times, I don't need to hear it again. What I really need to hear are the Mahamudra teachings. But actually, it also shows that we don't really understand the real quality of Mahamudra by saying that. So first we need that as the basis. And then secondly, we cultivate, where bodhicitta has arisen, then secondly, we do not let it decline. And that is the bodhisattva path. And then thirdly, to increase bodhicitta, that is then when we accomplish the dual benefit of self and others. For our own benefit, we attain the kingdom of Dharmakaya, and for the benefit of others, we are able to act for their benefit. For example, we receive this Vajramaster empowerment, and we tame sentient beings. So in any case, this is the Vajrayana method, the 3rd method. And all the different practices are included in those 3 levels of the path. And there is many different teachings now that we can receive, and many different empowerments that we can receive. But if we understand that all of the different practices and empowerments are included within one practice or one deity, if you understand that, then any practice becomes very simple, and then also you will actually want to listen to the instructions. And then you know that no matter how many empowerments I receive, it is all beneficial, and it all is included within a single practice. So it is always important to keep the ultimate essence of the practice in mind. And so that is just to cultivate bodhicitta where it has not arisen, which is the pratimoksha, or individual liberation path. Then to not let it decline where it has arisen, the bodhisattva path, which is the practice of the 6 paramitas and so on. And then to further increase bodhicitta, which is the Vajrayana, or secret mantra path. And then it relates to the practices of the inner sources of refuge, the 3 roots. So if you understand that, any practice becomes easy. So in brief, whatever practice you engage in, for example, you practice a deity, it is important to understand that all the deities are complete within that one deity. So Rinpoche will read the history of the empowerment first in Tibetan, because there's quite a few Tibetans here, and after that I'll read it in English. So the history, how sad that all sentient beings equal to the limits of space are endlessly drowning in samsara, the ocean of suffering. Listen with the intention to establish them all in the state of unsurpassed, perfect, complete enlightenment. In the Gandhavyuya Sutra, it says, "Child of noble lineage, Bodhichitta is the seed of all the Buddha's teachings. For example, in order to grow a certain flower or tree, you must plant the right seed. If the seed were not one of the desired flower or fruit, it would be pointless to plant it. Similarly, the arising, sustaining, and increasing of all the qualities of the Mahayana or a Buddha depend on the seed of Bodhicitta. The omniscient Bodhisattva Kuno Rinpoche said, "If your motivation is bodhicitta, even sexual union can be a great virtue. The medicinal sprout that cures disease grows from a medicinal root." Since the motivation of bodhicitta is essential and the very basis of all the boundless sutras, tantras, and commentaries, there is no need to mention that empowerment should not be given if it is lacking. It is not sufficient to merely disclose mandalas and mudras. The Empowerment Tantra of Vajrapani says, Vajrapani spoke, Manjushri, if a bodhisattva who engages in bodhisattva conduct has trained in and accomplished bodhicitta, wishes to enter the doors of the secret mantra, he should be admitted into the mandala of the knowledge mantra by which the empowerment of great wisdom is bestowed. Those who have not developed bodhicitta should neither be admitted to enter nor permitted to view the mandala. One should not show them the mudras and secret mantras. Therefore, it is crucial to listen with the perfectly pure motivation of bodhicitta at this time. The innermost secret yoga of Chakrasamvara is the ultimate perfection of the 4 classes of Tantra, belonging to the unsurpassed Tantra of the Haruka family. In the noble land of India, numerous commentaries and traditions have emerged from the gradual transmissions of the great accomplished masters Luipam, Krishnacharya, and Gantapada. By virtue of the extensive translations of these teachings into Tibetan, many Tibetan masters have attained supreme wisdom. For example, in the practice lineage of Marpa, of the Kagyu lineage, many siddhas, such as the Supreme Siddha Milarepa, and their successive masters and disciples have appeared one after another, like garlands of stars neatly aligned. The power of their blessings is superior to others. Of the 2 yogas, the complete mandala and the co-emergent yoga, this ritual belongs to the latter, the co-emergent yoga. It includes 3 systems deriving from the great masters Vajra, Gandapada, Garabdorje, and Abhayakara. Of these, the 4 stages of the profound blessing empowerment are accomplished mainly in reliance on the Upadesha system of essential instructions, transmitted through the great accomplished master Vajra Gantapada. The lineage of gurus is as follows. Bhutan Rinchen gave it to his heart son Rinchen Namgyal, and it was then gradually transmitted through the scholar Chandra Kirtim, the master Yeshe Gyamtso, Venerable Khenrab Chögyem, Lama Rinchen Gyalpo, the Mahasiddha Bima Garwang, the master Mangtu Namgyal, the Acharya Sunam Chupel, Shama Garwang Chugi Wangchuk, and the master Dharmakirti, up until the kind road guru. And so Rinpoche said he himself had received this empowerment numerous times, but the last time he had received it from Lamchen Rinpoche.
사치 강강말라더니 빨신치지 말라 삽탈로서 대화 치고 초고 대화 탐진 초고 대 본절 매번 대화 제세 매번 대화 데이터 대화에 가요리 생문대로 코라실라 요래 대웅도 전화가 하고를 코로대표 다 하고 요래 대송을 대 가요리라고 sem념도 요래 라고 나또 탐제다 생때 대까지 하고 때 콜로딘 포테 냠들 요래서 린직 집어서 세번 냠들 요래서 대까지 요래서.
So Rinpoche said, I have received this empowerment many times, numerous times, but then there's different kinds of sadhanas for the Chakrasamvara. So this particular one is called the there's 4 deities, and so 4 co-emergent deities, one of which is Chakrasamvara. The co-emergent Chakrasamvara, and that particular form of Chakrasamvara he had received from Lamchen Rinpoche. And aside from that, he had received the empowerment from other lamas, many different classes of empowerment, or kinds of empowerment. And so now this name of the deity, Chakrasamvara, the meaning of that name is actually connected to the meaning of Mahamudra. Also in the Ganges Mahamudra, in the very beginning, it says, I pay homage to glorious co-emergence. And that is this co-emergence here, or in Chakrasamvara, his name Chakrasamvara in Tibetan is Demchok, and it means supreme bliss. So his name is supreme bliss. And what this bliss here means is it is the unchanging bliss. It is the bliss that transcends birth and death. And so where is that bliss? It is actually your own mind. So it is co-emergent within your own mind. It is your own natural state. And whenever you recognize that, when you realize the true nature of your mind, then you realize supreme bliss, or then you realize Chakrasamvara, or Demchok. So whenever you see the nature of your mind, you realize that mind, that natural state of the mind that is free of all thoughts or thinking. Whenever you realize that, then you have seen Chakrasamvara. And that Chakrasamvara, or Demchok, supreme bliss, is innate to your natural state. That is the meaning of co-emergent. It's together with you. So that is the important meaning of the name to be understood.
Om Buddha Sato Samaya Manabalaya Gada Sato Tinova Tisha Tendo Me Bava Satakayo Me Bava Sakachayo Me Bava Anarato Me Bava Savasita Me Bayeta Savaka Sudame Satanji Yam Kurong Ha 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 ho banave sawata gata beta mame mata beta ma samaya sato ma sawata gata beta gata samaya jere ye o ma me kani da da hong bai o ma so ba ma ga so ma so ba wa jda to ma le ya le lo ra le be jo je de lo ma hong le de be jo de la ne ma le do ai ya je wa na da ta so hong hong ka wa lo da bam la mam bam le da ga da ro ma nga je be ra ga so je de lo go jo me ba yo ko so wa da jo de la jo ni ma cha da ba ga lo je de ya la ba mucho todo lo canada cao de lo de yo de yo me de no a e o le o a ka de lo de da la ba ma ya lo jo ga ha ja o ma hong de ne ba le jo ga ha ku se ne song de jo jo ye ge so san ye ge so na san de ge de se ni zu me ba jo ya so ya ya sabe da be ya da manda mama na ga de ya mama na da ni so ba ya la je da ma so da be da ya de ya te ba ya te da da be ya da ma de ma na ma so ba se so ba ja da sa ya ga ba do hong be so wa ma ga ya so ya ga sa be da be ya da ma na da ga de ya da ma na da ni so ya la je ma so Mera yete de yate ba yate da ba da pe ada jara da ba jita ba da mama sa ka da ya se ta ba ja sa ga ba hong be so wa ka ya so ya ja da ba da be ja da ma da ba da ga ne ya ya ma ma le da han so ma ya la ki da mama so Mera yete de yate ba yate da ba da pe ada jara da ba jita ba da mama sa ka da ya se ta ba sa ga ba hong be so wa la ya so na ma ne da ko so na ma ne da ni so na ma ne da be so na ma ne jo bu so na ma ne da ja so na ma ne da cha da so na ma ne da ji so na ma ne da ji so na ma ne na ka lo na ma ma mi cho da ma ne da ma ri ba da je da de da la ko so ji da ba de ja na ja da ya ne mi se da wa da ba da ga wa da je ya ka da ke ja da ja la so wa ya le ya ga da da je What would you do to make you and another hard to run without some money? Select my mother, your rolling. What an apple, what the level of the water. 일라도 바꿔 hong beda takara hong bang hong beda pejala hong bang hong beda na beda na hong kam hong beda chala dura tam sam to hong beda na ana laga hong tani ta wang de tere na pha da nyam sen jin sam be nyam de sho yo sa tere wang ko ka ni wang ka la ta na pha ka ma phe ne de sob ju sa je tham je na pha jo yo te nga de ke jer na je tere nga te chap je ne Trina Metaboret Sanamju Tammy, the Loksong Bugore, Samadanji to Pare, Kovadanji, the things of a young bird, the one young Tokyo, some little Congoret.
So now I also think that all sentient beings, limitless as space, are all receiving this empowerment together. And now also during the empowerment, think that in the space before you is the assembly of all the empowerment deities, and also all the Buddhas of the 10 directions and 3 times are in the space before you. And Rinpoche says he's just like a translator in a way. He's like the representative of us who translates between us and those Buddhas in space. And so to represent us on our behalf, he will also offer a mandala. We also offer it together. And when we offer, think that I'm offering this entire outer universe and together with all beings. So bring it all to mind. And when you think of all the beings, then think that the self-grasping of all beings is the same. And that is the root of samsara. So gather that and offer it up to the Buddhas and think that all beings together receive the empowerment.
This something in the so
Garchen
Choda Dolmbate Lope Chona Gongsosor Changchup Chimbor Sertimba Ngombo Chimbo Danchalo Tantric Peni Dalazor Changchup Semjang Dalazor Sangje Chudang Gendunte Japsun Dajang Dalazor Tarba Chimbu Zhongchote 공부 다음에 욕도소.
And in English, great joyful one, my teacher, master, please consider me supreme master who guides on the path to great awakening. Please grant me Samaya, grant me the mind of awakening, grant me the three refuges of Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha. Protector, let me enter the exalted city of great liberation.
상지를 주소 출력 여든 성을 고조면 이 탑에 탑에 센터 단지에 탑에 탑여 말에 대외에 잠도된 짓을 거 그랬지.
So now we are going to repeat refuge and the mind generation of bodhicitta, and that is important because we are receiving this excellent method from the three jewels. So first there was the Buddha, from the Buddha arose the Dharma, from the Dharma arose the Sangha. And without the three jewels, if we do not have the three jewels, then we also wouldn't have a method to become liberated from self-grasping. And that is why we need to take refuge.
Kuncho, Samla, Da Japchi, Dekba, Mege, Sososha, Rove, Gela, Ji Rang, Sangye, Changchap, Hiji Zong, Sangye, Chudang, Somchola, Changchap, Barde, Japsunchi, Rangji, Doni, Rabdrupsar, Changchap, Senne, Jibarje, Changchap, Choge, Senne, Jibjine, Senje, Tamje, Daki, Ronda Yer, Changchap, Jumcho, Iong, Jeparji, Rola, Pimser, Sangye, Rakparsho.
In English, I take refuge in the three jewels and confess each and every wrongdoing. I rejoice in the virtues of all beings and shall hold the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas dear in my heart until attaining enlightenment. I take refuge in the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly in order to fully accomplish the purpose of others and myself. I shall give rise to Bodhichitta, having given rise to the Supreme Mind of Enlightenment. I welcome all beings. I will practice the Supreme Bodhisattva conduct that is pleasing to all. May I attain enlightenment for the benefit of all beings.
이는 핑고 산지 다들 매발동 다들 매발동 속으면 되오대 산지 탑락해 왜 다쳐도 이는 이제 저거 다 싸우는 열말이 때 하고 다 나지니고 이는 핑바이 이는 이제 저는 나라 핑도 상하고 그랬더니 나지 이게 또 이는 핑고 또 냠들 접대
So regarding this aspiration of bodhicitta, even if we were to throw an atomic bomb, we could not destroy self-grasping. But if you give rise to an altruistic mind for just one moment, then the self already is gone. And that's something the Buddha had realized. He had realized that actually, when you just want to benefit others, then naturally there is no more self. Otherwise, there is just no way to eliminate self-grasping at all. So the Buddha then provided this skillful means, an antidote to self-grasping, which is compassion. So when compassion arises, when you really wish to benefit others, actually first we understand that that is our own greatest benefit. And understanding that, this is what is meant with we are accomplishing the purpose of others and oneself together.
대조 아디샤게 심지 탑지까지 전부래 심지 탑지를 니제 제들이 사제 고조 상제에서면 심지면 고조 상제 두고 요 말했어.
Atisha had said that actually sentient beings have been very kind to the Buddhas because there are sentient beings. The Buddhas gave rise to compassion and then they have attained enlightenment. For this reason, would there be no sentient beings, then those Buddhas also couldn't attain enlightenment.
세제 상죄 탐제당 바오 남절 마남걸 나라 공발 제더솔 다맹 라라 소소 야랑 주고 시제 So
Rinpoche's name is Gunchok Yamtsen, so you can say your own name here.
Tude Nene Zonglesa Jesse Sangcha Nyingpu Par Chetar Tusum Ngunpo Nam Changchap Dana Nimzepa Tangchap Simna Lana Me Tamba Baki Jibarje Chacham Jina Lapadang Give Chuna Dubatang Semje Dongshe Chacham Sosor Timbor Zongwaraji Sangje Chudang Gendute No Sangje Namjor Dombala Sangje Chudang Gendute Lana Mebi Conchosum Tene Zamde Zongwaji Doji Rincho Chimbola Doji Terbu Sajayang Teko Nani Zongwaji Lopun Tajang Zongwaji Rinchi Rincho Chimboye Tapse Yida Onwala Nire Vinda Tuchokta Jimba Namje Tata Jin 상처, 진보, 랩성회, 빼미, rincho, takpala, senang, sanwe, tekpasam, tambi, kyune, zongwarji, leje, rincho, 진보라, 돈바, 탐지, 딘바네, 양다, 니더, 종화제, 추배, 레장, 제누제, 상처, 샘너, 라미초, 담바, 바기, 집지네, 심지, 군지, 도지설, 다기, 돈바, 마류송, 마달, 와나, 자와지, 마돌, 와나, 자와지, 옥마, 침바, 옥용신, 심지, 냥이, 내라고.
In English, all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, Dakas and Dakinis, please think of me just as the Buddhas of the 3 times gave rise to Bodhichitta, so shall I, who am called, and say your name, give rise to unsurpassable, sublime Bodhichitta from this day onwards until attaining enlightenment. I will train in the discipline of vows of the Buddha family. I will firmly uphold all 3 types of discipline: the discipline of refraining from negative actions, the discipline of practicing virtue, and the discipline of benefiting beings. From now on, I will always follow the Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha, the unsurpassed 3 jewels, with the Samaya of the Supreme Vajra family. I will always hold the mudra of Vajra and Bell as a sign of the ultimate nature, with the delightful Samaya of the Supreme Ratna family. I will engage in the 4 types of generosity throughout the 6 times of day and night, with the Samaya of the great pure lotus family, born from great enlightenment. I will individually uphold all Dharma teachings, the outer, inner, and secret vehicles, with the Samaya of the Supreme Karma family. I will uphold truly each and every vow, and I will make offerings to whatever extent I am able. I will give rise to sacred, unexcelled, supreme bodhicitta for the sake of all beings. I will fully uphold all vows without exception, I will liberate those not liberated. I will release those not released. I will lift up those who stand still. I will establish all sentient beings in nirvana. So in the end, there are these 3 lines. I will liberate those not liberated, I will release those not released, and I will lift up those who stand still. So first, that is, it relates to how we liberate sentient beings gradually as we give rise to bodhicitta. So every time you give rise to bodhicitta, you benefit limitless sentient beings. First, I will liberate those not liberated. So first, when you give rise to bodhicitta, then there's many sentient beings that instantly are raised up from the 3 lower realms and take birth in the 3 higher realms. And then secondly, I will release those not released. That is, then secondly, those who are already born in the 3 higher realms, then we cause them first to enter the path of practice, to develop renunciation with samsara. And then to lift up those who stand still, that is, we cause them also to give rise to bodhicitta. So first they have developed renunciation, but then they also must be lifted by cultivating bodhicitta, and in that way they gradually, through the power of this aspiration, will enter the path of practice until the Vajrayana, the secret mantra. So it is gradually, for example, just like when the sun is shining over the snow mountain, then gradually, slowly, the snow, the ice will all melt. So each time we give rise to bodhicitta, we are actually bringing benefit to limitless sentient beings.
이는 핀오선 로티리 드리페나 그 강리전에 사적은 중대민이 속 차서는 직접 매서 맨은 뭐 조마크라고 뿌듯 크는 거요래 라고 될 삼지 요래 이 삼지 대리 사적심 체보를 사체보를 주고 사적서 만면이 이 체보요면 그래서 정말 때에서 요래시 그 가이치를 대식이 보여 봐래 샘대 요니 정도 삼대 때도 밀이요 말이 매바로 사지에 좋고 소라고요 말이 요바데 아치도 망도 때 사적선 받아 하고 삼대 좀때 요는 강나오나 뒤제치는 들이대는 거서 맞지와 제지와 뭐냐 답지요래 대하고 그래 그러니까 저왕도 진창아 마음대로 다른 보정아 마음대로 고산축 심진 피발쇼 소리 내가 딱 나라 피고 심진 피가야지 지만 나 심진 피고 상태는 덕도 이사와 직접 내가 직접 내가 때문에 소화를 공 된다고 쓴 거래 이렇게 다 되더니 피고 서빌로한테 설었어요나 어떻게 산축성이 대창마라 그러나 그 보고를 써요나 참마 보고 맞이가 직접 요 말이 있으면 대산축성은 전라고 요래 대다 미소자 지도나 같이 그 돈에 낭래라 말이 들 미소자 주소세가 너니다가 데레스.
And so sometimes new practitioners, especially, they wonder really what bodhicitta really is. So they think that bodhicitta must be something so precious. I wonder what that actually is, and people actually also ask questions about that. So what we call bodhicitta is just actually this mind that wishes to benefit others. And it is said that there is not a single being that does not possess at least some bodhicitta. So all beings have bodhicitta at least to some extent. For example, even animals, for example, a little ant, for example, an insect, still carries their child on their back because there is a feeling of love. So it's just that feeling of love. And when we talk about bodhicitta, then we talk about the great love of bodhisattvas on the 10 bhumi and so on. But we all have love. We all have bodhicitta to some extent because we all possess Buddha nature. Because all beings have a mind, the nature of that mind is that there is love. Everyone has love. So the Buddha actually never asked us to develop something that we don't already have, something new. It is just he gave a method to increase the little love that we do have. And so that must become vast love, and then it becomes bodhicitta. So we are taking this small love that we have now as a basis. And so we cultivate love where it has not, or bodhicitta where it has not arisen, not let it decline, and so on. Actually, once in the past, when I met with Garchen Rinpoche, who's really an emanation of Vajradhara, I asked him one time when I met him, can you please give me a prayer, do a prayer for me, an instruction. And then he responded, the only thing that he actually said was, may all sentient beings be benefited, benefit all sentient beings. And that's all he said. And at that time, I was a little bit flustered, a little bit, was wondering what was that. Actually, I wanted him to do something for me, and he's just telling me to help all sentient beings, and that's all he said. But later, when I really was thinking about what he really meant, it's really true. That is the essence. If I only have a wish to benefit others, that's enough. There's nothing else that needs to be done at all. And so you bring to mind anyone that you love very much, and then you develop that love so it becomes vast until it reaches everyone, all beings. For example, if you love your child, then think that all beings have been my child. And then that love becomes bodhicitta. So we take a break now for 30 minutes, and during that time, just think about the meaning of that.
Tashi Dilek, please, we just take 5 minutes at the most between Lance and I. We just, first of all, would like to thank each one of you for being here. Some of you have come here for the first time, the third weekend. So there are some new faces here. So welcome. Welcome to the mandala of the great yogi, Garchen Rinpoche, his blessings. So we like to just do an update. We've been promoting in this past 3 weekends, including this one, to update everybody, because this is not an exclusive club. This is not an exclusive Dharma center. This is an inclusive Dharma center. This is Dugun Dharma Surya Center. And I have had the privilege of being part of this effort to disseminate the Dharma in the footsteps of His Holiness the 14th Dalai Lama, through his perseverance, through his loving kindness and compassion, his teaching around the world, and by His Holiness Chetsang and so many other great lamas. And now today, our beloved Garchen, the message of Bodhichitta. So this center, Digung Dhamma Surya, is a nucleus. It's special because it's in the nation's capital. So this has come about through Garchen Rinpoche's, mainly his blessing, and through the generous main support of the Bui family. But most of the finances have come from Garchen Rinpoche's own students. Some of them want to be not named. But so far, this 2 past weekends, we have had 15 new sponsors of the Buddha image. This Buddha image, our goal, there's over 1,000 Buddha that represents the Buddhas of this eon to spread the message of loving kindness. Our goal, if we can, have a family or individual sponsor one Buddha, their name will be here as long as America is on, this world exists, so it's a long time, hopefully. So all the prayers and all the empowerments reverberate. So we have 15 people who have sponsored. So my request is if you could please dig deep in your hearts, in your generosity, deep in your pocket, and maybe sponsor a Buddha image and your name and your family or whoever you want to dedicate it to will it be here. So that's one thing. And the other thing is we have had Catherine and Gary Holmes who donated towards the mortgage. Lance will give you some details about that. $11,000. This is on the occasion of Garchen Rinpoche's birthday. $11,000 will go directly towards the paying down the mortgage. Our goal is to pay down the mortgage so we can continue to have great teachers that will come to the center and disseminate the Dharma to benefit and send the light to the Capitol Hill, to our leaders, to help transform the very lives of people around the world, okay? So then the other thing is, after this thing is over here at Digung Dhamma Surya, Garchen Rinpoche will go up to Gardoma. So that's a very special opportunity. This bulletin will be on the notice board. He will be teaching the pith instructions of Padmasambhava Achachujrama, some of the deep teachings that he received directly from Khenpo Mongsel and other teachers, okay? And then we have the very limited number of treasure vases. So these treasure vases are very special. If you have a business, you can keep it in your business. It'll reverberate and bring you wealth. This is what we believe. It's very special. It was consecrated during 2015 when Holiness Chetsang gave the teachings. So I will now request Lance to say something about our mortgage and what the balance sheet is. Details.
Very quickly, we came into these weekends with a $410,000 balance on our mortgage, so we've decreased that by $27,000. So thank everybody who has contributed for that. We appreciate it. But as you know, we have much more to do, so whatever you can do would be much appreciated. I know myself, I'm retired, I'm on a fixed income, but I have my bank sends immediately, money to Dharma Surya Center. I don't even see it, I don't have to think about it, and it accumulates over time. So it's not a lot of money, but if a bunch of people can do that, then we can accomplish, some of our goals and so on. So maybe you can find it that you can do $10 a month or $20 a month or $50, whatever you can afford would be appreciated. Every little bit helps. So thank you so much, and we'll continue our conversations as we go forward this rest of the weekend. Thank you. Bye-bye.
mani be me ho, mani be me, mani be me ho, mani. Mani be me ho, 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 mani be me ho. Ni be me ho, ma 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 ni be me ho. Mani be me ho, 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 mani be me ho. Mani be me ho, 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 mani be me ho. Mani be me ho, 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 mani be me. Deni dada ni magdar tsungo sa magdar de kang dai de se sa re de no yo yo re ije de da ro re sa ha da ko re je dong le de ne rang sen de la teni 상속의 셈 사바체미가 유래지나 이제 사지가 저랑의 셈도 사지가 대 하고 맞아봐 이 삼제에 자치 뭐 하고 두요 말이야 문제 걸 통하다 이 상속 셈도 지나 되는 거에서 다 사이트 걸나지 망바라더니 롱도 주고 생각 그래서 샤라지 그 차용거래 되니 상속 셈가 와 땅부 차라 때 하마오에 진짜 고탐제들이 상속성을 나오고 됐다래 이걸 시바도 참아라는 걸 저거 참고에 내자다 저와 삼체 집앞에 저걸 주는 저걸 와께서도 가면 세주지 종으로 이제 감된 용왕아 나한테 좀 걸어지나 되니 조건들아 낭님왕아 생종왕아세라는 게 그렇고요 이제 좀 걸어들 때 상속성은 민술들이 답하신 감탐제 근데 민술은 매도 상품을 매도 저러고 이제 답하신 감지 그 마음이 별거다 달로가 돌아서 와요 대도 뒤동 마시와 뒤달아더니 맥다리에 같은 레탑되는 지지처마도 대외제는 다다 삼지 충충도 대자치 보여 봐 하고 대하고는 지금 올라들이 다다 곰질 뭐라더니 로맨 것도 상처 생병고 나베지 거냐가 상동당 상처 생병고 도리가 보태가 파치바고서 된다 딱지 공담된 동까지 레다리서 난 동까지 레다리 대처라살을 함정가 중에서 함정을 작을라 되는 동서 탐파해지 대들 어서 지금 말이 예름서 공군이 니마다와 홍역서 매직적이야 말이 나한테 그저 상처 생겨 빼래 그저 상처 생겼다 삼대들이 뭐서 그 삼대들이 다지님하고 동당 상처들이 홍대들이 다지님가 죽으러 하냐 다지님 말이 사제주로 다 하고서 오 생활을 다지님한테 없지 그 적을 빼는 잡을 로데 찍어봤던 걸 루면만 버리서 하고 동당 상처들이 뭐 라지 고니데 조금 대바 아토가 홍대에서 다니니 조금을고 나도 당시 tortur들이 봐요 롱그라기니 에테네들이 데트를 넘어서만 표야요 되지 잘좀 요래 사지게 다다 트로로는 돈은 좀봐 좀더 먹을린 찍통을 까봤던 수습들도 반다서 제 상촉생도 오원인데 상촉생데 줄지나 들이 까빠사부터 탐제더니 버형은 매자바게도 다로 송도 까빠사부터 탐제 다 송을 해 디스톤다디 정도 힘이 오고 가야 되다 대마고서 라도라서 요래 까지는 소바리 좀 타라 소마를 부야를 제름 그 다래 이게 홍도 가지고 지나지 납도 또 타고 요래 그래서 이제 사제 담지 뒤로 보면 이거 홍곰차들이 사제 검을 제발요 말이 이 공로만 개발만 보여거래 내 담지 양을 내라 말을 제라티 공로만 또 사이요래 나용 대시가 말마다 가서 배 로마보로 쓰담나요래 네 우리한테 놓아요 말이 들이 홍도 하정사 아침벌에 들이 마다와 이제 됐다 이제라 돈이 일하는데 이제 사제 고송 토날 고조선 제나 참고요래 고송 제나 참고요래 하차때 자청 벌에 대다 고래된다 주주에 대로 말을 버려요래 다시
So then, according to the empowerment text, we are also wearing a blind fold, and then when we take it off, then we see the mandala of the relative and ultimate bodhicitta, and so that is all, this blindfold and so on, that is all a symbol, and the Vajrayana is explained in terms of a lot of symbols that have a certain meaning. And so what that means is now when we take off the blindfold, what we see is a quality of bodhicitta that we have not recognized before, basically. And so now we give rise to bodhicitta and we develop immeasurable love, and then recognize that then that mind itself, my own mind, is the cause of enlightenment. And before, I just did not recognize that. Before, I did not recognize the preciousness of bodhicitta. So therefore, it is this blindfold is a sign that before we have not seen the mandala or the preciousness of bodhicitta. And then recognizing it, that when bodhicitta fully ripens in the future, then bodhicitta will naturally manifest in the deity's mandala, the countless pure lands of the Sambhogakaya. And these pure lands will naturally appear as their appearance. The pure lands are the natural reflection or the projection of bodhicitta itself. And so then also moreover, actually the mandala of the deity also is included within one's own body. So everything is actually complete within one's own body. For example, His Holiness the Dalai Lama gives the Kala Chakra empowerment, and at that time he explains the outer, inner, and other aspect of Kala Chakra. And he says that the outer Kala Chakra is the outer universe consisting of the 5 elements and so on. And the inner Kala Chakra refers to one's own body and also mind. And within the mind there are the 5 afflictive emotions. And the other Kala Chakra is that later when bodhicitta arises and it fully matures, then it matures or ripens into the pure lands, the appearance of the pure lands. It is just like the ripening of a seed into a flower finally. And so now temporarily sentient beings are wandering in the 6 realms of samsara, so they are in an unripe state. And then when they ripen through bodhicitta, they ripen into those pure lands. And so previously, we have not known that, we have not recognized that. And now, being introduced, we understand the preciousness of even the slightest moment of love that arises. And so then, for the visualization, then to represent that meaning, it says then, in the heart of the disciple, on a full mandala, a full moon mandala, in the heart of the disciple is a full moon mandala that has the nature of the relative bodhicitta, and at the center it is marked with a 5-pointed white vajra that has the nature of the ultimate bodhicitta. So that is all represented here. And actually later, after the empowerment, you will also receive this logo that Rinpoche just showed. It is also the Jigong Kagyu logo that includes the moon, the sun, and the hung syllable, and it represents the same meaning. So it is, according to the Jigong Kagyu lineage, that is the logo, but not just in the Jigong Kagyu lineage, also actually it has a general meaning as it is explained here. So there's much more to this image, like there's a self-arisen form of the deity and so on. And so there's the sun and the moon, there's the hung syllable. And the sun, for example, is a representation of the relative bodhicitta. The ultimate bodhicitta here in the text, and then the moon is the relative bodhicitta. And then, first of all, when we cultivate love, we realize that there is no self. And then when we realize through the relative, the ultimate, that is represented in the logo now with the syllable hung. And the hung represents like the dharmakaya nature of the mind, that is the non-duality of self and others. When you realize the view of Mahamudra, then you realize that there is no duality of self and other within the mind. For example, it is just like you have only one light in this world, but there are many different light bulbs or lamps and so on. But there is one essential nature of light only. And so that is when we then realize the ultimate bodhicitta. And also that one nature that pervades all is also represented often by the syllables Oma Hung that mark the forehead, throat, and the hearts of all the deities. And so here the Hung represents the heart or the mind of the deity. Also Hung has the nature of wind energy actually. And so Hung has the power to destroy all thoughts naturally. So you will receive this, and also this logo includes mantra, liberation by seeing mantra, and that comes from the Forceful Waterfall Sutra. And it is said in that sutra that by only seeing this mantra a single time, one purifies the obscurations accumulated in 300 million aeons. So again, really, it is speaking of the nature of bodhicitta, because when bodhicitta arises, it is said that all the obscurations, negative karma of many aeons are purified, just like fire burns away wood. And so that is represented now by this Hung syllable and also the liberation by seeing mantra. And because it's so precious and so important, this mantra that comes from the sutras, that we actually print it anywhere. We also make these bracelets and other things with that mantra. So that the bracelet, for example, has the same mantra. And also whenever you see the syllable Hung, it is a sign of the visualization or the generation stage. You remember it. And so when you remember Hung, naturally all thoughts will be shattered. Actually, it is said that if you wish to practice all the Buddhas after 3 times at the same time, then you should visualize the syllable Hung. The Hung syllable represents the mind of all the Buddhas. And so regarding the actual meaning of the logo and so on, and all of the symbolic meaning and so on, you should also ask the scholars, and they are actually represented here today. They're here with us today. You can ask them your questions, because actually I myself do not have a lot of learning, but they actually have studied for many years and they know that really well. But I know that the Hung syllable is very, very precious, and the sun and the moon and all together represent the nature of emptiness and compassion. And also within that sign, the Buddha's enlightened body, speech, and mind are complete. The 3 jewels are complete. The 3 kayas are also complete. So a very generous benefactor has made these logos that you will all receive later today.
그래서 참참로 여기 홍곰 참으로 도지곰 성묘래 홍된 제시 작으로 도지를 줄대요들이 유몽아 이식마 자와르마 이런가 열라서 봐. 내 동다도 홍을 창거 요래 대가를 도지들이 제시해 봐더니 semsa 동남 과다들이 제시해 봐. 동대에 도지들이 제시해 봐다래. 남카라 제시해 봐. 기타나들이 세 직들이 종아가요래 종아가는 셈데 남고 빼래 나다 남르다 샤다를 봐사 차처 조매 옥롱 셈 남카지 생직들이 딱다 매랑들이 무슨 가 매직이었는데 스버스 차마 뭐 빼듯이 타봉공원에 차대 포보 선거요래 너는 선훈적이나 나비 셈진 나비 셈진 뜻라더니 선훈적이 차상상거를 때로 하고는 되니 이제 저기 말하더니 세다 나바나서 하고 두고요래 너네들이 다다 동만이 홍 뜻라더니 무슨 이신가데 저 마다바가는 뭔가 차고요 다네 시간라 매용을 대신에 들다 고마들들이 다 여기 홍주고 고마들들이 다바티나더니 이 홍고들더니 답되어테레 들리게는 망보요리 되더니 당보고도 홍들더니 다요말 다 메나더니 메랑 좀 차대리 들이라 샵용고요리 되니 나한테고 고쳤더니 이 홍 다바들이 홍고들은 그요 해지.
And also often when we describe the meaning of the Hung, we say that its nature is like a vajra. And that is because a vajra is invincible, indestructible, or unchanging. So now first in the mind there are the 5 afflictive emotions. And then when they ripen into the 5 wisdoms, which are represented by the 5 Dhyani Buddhas, Yap and Yum. But all of them ultimately are complete within the syllable Hung. And it is called Vajra because it transcends birth and death. The nature of mind is like space. It is clear and empty and indestructible, unchanging. So within space, there is no birth and death or arising and cessation. And then the outer universe consists of the 5 elements. And one's own body and mind actually are an example of the outer universe and of the inner mind, which is like space. For example, actually the 5 elements are included. The 5 elements that make up the universe are included within one individual. For example, your body's flesh and bones are the earth element, and the blood is the water element, the liquids, and the heat, the warmth is the fire element, the breath is the wind element, and the mind is the space element. So within one person, the entire nature of the universe is actually contained. And then actually we say it's one person, one individual, but really we also call it an aggregate, like a heap of particles. It consists of many other life forms, bacteria and so on, and many other particles, all making up this one individual. And within that individual, so-called this aggregate, the outer universe and all the beings are actually complete. And that is because there is ultimately just a single basis. And so if we understand the single basis, we can understand that although there is a single basis, a single ground, from that millions of manifestations can appear. So that Hong syllable represents this empty nature that possesses the qualities of the 5 wisdoms. And for as long as the mind is impure, they are the 5 afflictive emotions. And when they ripen into the 5 wisdoms. And so now for our visualization, it is enough if you just visualize the Hong on top of a moon disk. That is quite easy to visualize. Here in the text, there is a lot of visualizations in the generation stage, and that's difficult to visualize. But actually, if you just think of the Hong, in that moment there is really no self. The mind becomes like a clear mirror. And then with clarity, wisdom increases. So now in order to prevent self-grasping from arising, it is for now sufficient if you just visualize the Hong syllable on top of a moon disk. So that's sufficient for the generation stage for now.
Sarada Samaya Oh Sedabede Raso Thank God you what I'm because and you what I'm Choto the want to my one Mateba no Namate Hong
Om Namate Hong
Nama Me Hong Namo Nama Hong Soha Om Namate Hong Nama Me Hong Namo Nama Hong Soha Om Namate Hong Nama Me Hong Namo Nama Hong Soha Then you never sure something not supposed to do there's a churn that the Amada something to call out on it. 타와요 말에서 대사제들 작은 시당이 제당도 차도고 왕도 당마 타와요 말에서 동네들이 다들 로봉 속을 로봉 샘들이 로봉 샘들이 사숙 샘을 애들이 대 제당도 차도 왕도 당나들이 왕 마주냥 사숙 샘 당나들이 냐와는 로요래 가시가 왕 마주를 탐생하여 말에 너는 사숙 샘들 뛰는더니 내가 돌이 자동 상지 공망될 때 토급에 사숙 샘들 해당 차도 왕도 마동선.
So if we lose our love, then we will never find liberation. And the enemy of love is anger and jealousy. So we should think that I will not allow my mind to become controlled by anger and jealousy. And so here there's this term of the Vajra Master's mind, the courageous Vajra mind. And that mind is the mind of Bodhichitta. And that is what we need to sustain as our Samvara. So actually, even if you do not receive an empowerment and do not receive a Samvara, if you lose your love, your bodhicitta, and if you become controlled by anger and jealousy, you will still take birth in the hell realms. Because some people say that if you don't receive an empowerment, you also can't break the samaya, so you won't go to hell. But actually that is not the case, because the cause of the higher realms and enlightenment is bodhicitta. And so therefore, when we, the samaya really to be kept, the commitment here is in front of this Vajra mind, is that I must not allow my mind to become controlled by anger and jealousy.
Tamjeji, Sinji love the soul, Bardorje Samba, Bala of the soul.
In English, I request all Tathagatas to bestow their blessings, and I supplicate the glorious, courageous Vajra mind to descend upon me. So now you have received this image of Chakrasamvara, the picture. So pick it up and hold it in your hands. Look at the image, close your eyes, and then just visualize the syllable Hung. And just think that from the space, the assembly of deities descends down like raindrops falling down and permeating the entire universe and all beings. And focus just on that single-pointedly. And then later, when you're asked to open your eyes, then look at the image that you're holding in your hand instantly. And by doing that, it is just like you're taking a mental picture, like with a camera, with your eyes. And that is the generation stage. So then you habituate this again and again, looking at the image, and then in an instant, having this image appear in your mind.
돌지 제베데 와라니 말라 홍고고 저기 좀 아까 보던 뭐 담배한테 바보서 나와라 함가라 뭐 저거는 거 영어 뭐 저도 바보데 이거 이제 뭐 나와라 아말뭐 강배라 뭐지 나와라 로게 골바베 ramle me jen kono babato so yegere te mare oda de bene zamma bo roman de yimbe ara kanya ko so ju zara nam je so ko yo de la to ji na de de no jan ji hong dong ha hong ha a ye ye nam de be a ko bo bo ko sa ham je de cho shu ba hong la so bo de nam je lu da ko wa yong 一些人别的黑黑如果红本着跟着多了少了说吧，就哪一个干嘛呀？我现在别的如果我们这跟多了少了，说呀那个妈呀这的是把什么把的你们要这的把什么的的把地上白沙刚为了我这的啥滚扎的那他我这的这样了差多妈妈说妈妈的这我们的那个都就是忙哎就这么那几把도지면 라라미 세 탐지 탐지는 이제 벌써 장나 딱죠 홍아로 다 진선에 빠라 양다양다 다들면 좀 저 홍대 건 되니 내가 나 홍대 맞지 봐 대조랑 탐지 홍대 맞지 봐제 공부를
So now open your eyes and look at the image, and then repeat this again and again. So look at the image, close your eyes, have the image appear in your mind, and so on. And so mainly meditate on the syllable Hong. You can either visualize it at the heart or at the navel. And in all your activities, in whatever you do, you should never forget about the Hong.
로보 저거를 사회하다가 사무주절 로만은 꼭 로보 제야다야 거기 도지 남네 염제 빼마보면 더 좀더 빠르신 저지바 와서 그 전에 봐줘 오저도 가서 오저 소비 자와 코로나 제바 왕가人啊我把个来人们都就弄过去我别的别帮着的都我别的帮着的都我别的阿罗干巴的都我别的跟的巴的都别的那个的巴的多节就长期浪着就其实忘用的就那个的浪都做了些我就说他们对见过别忘个忘的忘个拉中的有就是过去也不买去的对看完那没忘过那啥就什么人就这些就说人家从就给这个人呢就都就热连来也不到么就这个等说都讲这把地啦都往这边都我老是前边前边我种的对就把滚种的大年前把那对这个经常出去到了王国就罗马那得记得那玩这种的대비 식 Bakun, Jomdin, Dani, Chembonam, Tugji, Ramji, Jinamji, Chuji, Nala, Wangurje.
English. Tathagatas, Bhagavans, great sages, compassionate ones, please bestow empowerment upon me. So then you think that from the Buddha's heart, countless emanated offerings, goddesses emanate, empowerment goddesses emanate, and then think that they emanate to each person, and each person is conferred the empowerment by one of those deities, holding vases in their hands and pouring the nectar into the opening at your crown, and then filling up your entire body with nectar.
Wangara the Jabole, Zabaya Sati, Sajaka Jasam, Dodisum Swaya, Sajako Jabarta, Umbeda, Undaka, Abekenda, Honosrata, Ahang, the Daga Rome, Abongbong, Yumubang, Yang. 부모가 내절이 희망에 오버세 저번에 선보다 빠져줘야 나라에 양한테 저는 거기 뭐가 사로부 사도로부 로서 나부 관계 동도 소와 내반대 지도 나와 저 관계 나네 초진래 Rangdang, Yendong, Seinujer, Dorje, Lopong, Jin Wang, Tugji, Derji, Dalato.
English. Through your kindness, I will accomplish the objective of others and myself. Please grant me the treasure of compassion, the empowerment of the Vajra Master. So here for this Vajra Master empowerment, what that means is that when you give rise to Bodhichitta, so if you give rise to immeasurable love and compassion, you have this immeasurable wish to benefit sentient beings. And whoever has that wish, they will actually be able to benefit beings, and therefore it is also then appropriate to confer empowerment to others.
Zongo doji the doji sentoman you pay, doji the pay, the Trevor Shirap pay, all the sentoman you chibotita, Matara poetry, doji Trevor, taste of a diet, the Madanatani, Raji Tony, Kitchen of your head.
And so it is said that you must hold the Vajra and the bell, And the Vajra represents the great compassion, and the bell represents wisdom. So they are a symbol of never separating from emptiness and great compassion. And if you never separate from that, then the dual purpose of others and oneself will be accomplished naturally and in an instant. So next we come to the mantra transmission, and so here think that from the sky rain shower of mantra syllables descends down, Chakrasamvara, some syllables of the mantra descend down in rainbow-like colors, in different colors, and then as you repeat the mantra, then think that these mantra syllables enter your mouth and then descend down to your heart where you have the hung syllable. And then the short Chakrasamvara mantra begins to circulate the hung syllable. So that is the Om Shri Ha Ha Hung Hung Pet, the short mantra. Think that now I have received this mantra. And then later, of course, you can recite also another Chakrasamvara mantra. But for now, we visualize the concise mantra. So think like this when you repeat the mantra.
Chomde, Daki, Zonglaji, Dala, Nyevar, Zedaso. Om Shri Ha Ha Ho Hong Pei, Om Shri Ha Ha Ho Hong Pei, Om Shri Ha Ha Ho Hong, Om Shri Ha Ha Ho Hong Pei, Om Shri Re Be Za, Om Shri Re Be Za, He He, Ru Ru, Gang, Hong Hong Pei, Dagini, Zola, Savaram, Soa, Om Shri Ha Ha Ho Hong Pei, Om Shri Ha Ha Ho Hong Pei, Om Shri Ha Ha Ho Hong Pei. de la Wang go to your son, Tim Jay, John to you, Papa Wang, Tower Moma, Tomoma, Richard over the Ballet, the Bancas of Madame Tomoma, the Tamata the Bertama, true, the Bachebaji, Lam Jebber, Magoma Wang, they will go to you, about to say so.
Having thus received empowerment, you enter and behold the outer mandala of characteristics. You have received the vase empowerment. Temporarily, the defilements of mainly the three non-virtuous deeds accumulated with the body are purified and prevented from further arising. Ultimately, the defilements of perceiving the body as ordinary is cleansed. The extraordinary power of the Nirmana Kaya is planted into your mind. As the path, you are empowered to cultivate the generation stage. As a result, you are endowed with the fortune to actualize the Vajra body.
Devser, Samvara, Wangi Nam, Gombu, Jesus, Zongwanzo, Dojo Loboya, and the Saranum Joga, Nagatoga, Hawo, the Javayan, and the Makoga. Sharada Jobia Chapachen Boroshawa, the Tene, you Hasan, the Babesa, and Sandibe, at the Vijaba Tamje, but the Katana Baba Jo. Some just had some J, Nakala, them toy of Latin. Them toy of the Chile, something teaching about the Latin songs, or they told it that they long to come.
So now I think that all the Buddhas of the three times come to the space before you and then dissolve into Chakrasamvara, Yab and Yum, and then they melt into light, and that has the nature of great compassion for all sentient beings, and then that light dissolves into the nectar. That nectar then we drink, and by taking the nectar, we are blessing the channels and the elements in our body.
The bird or the Chado, the San, yes, one chorus, I just in the Zamboya, there are two one good, Aho, Maha, Sokha, the Pontam Suksum, Seven Elo, or told the Tritilla, Ponjo Mepetilla, Hajativachi boy, this almost on the Tritilla, how about
So this mantra, Mahasukham, it represents the nature of the ultimate bodhicitta. That is, when you see the actual nature of your mind, then you experience unchanging great bliss. It is an exceedingly great bliss. So that is the meaning of Mahasukham.
Thomong Aga live yet, Mankas of Pajang is not dumb. Tomomaniba lay longer, Mantu, Rotuto, and the Bachapaki Jo, Lamda, Sangela, but the Bagomba, one day was so dodged about the
Having thus received empowerment, you enter and behold the mandala of the secret womb. You have received the secret empowerment. In general, the defilements of mainly the 4 non-virtuous deeds accumulated with the speech are purified and prevented from further arising. In particular, the defilements of the karmic winds are purified. The extraordinary power of the Sambhogakaya is planted into your mind. As the path, you are empowered to cultivate the practice of blessing yourself. As a result, you are endowed with the fortune to actualize Vajra speech.
Le longo to Bajanso, le longo to Madeta, Chatang, Tritalong Yami Jabacas, young Tilly, Chatang sent the new one to Machavati, Bernata, Numo Tati, Shetam the Shop Chevore, the letter sent with the look such as Mongeta, Hako, Satona, Kata, Hakona, they could not go to the Mebaton to be. Not to the short on Lelong, which is a short on Lelong, which is a short on the water book. Currently, on the better center on the short on the Yada, Shetan on the Yava, and all your this is my sonnet. You move shilling Jordan, you more Giati, she did the you what the Babia chart on the tortri Lelong to my young song. Lelong to my younger dog with the Gomjachi, the Ta. Or something you want to show my Shatana, you want to show a long with you horse on the sorrow similar to the long to my tie, Massa quite young, smart, dumb over.
And so here it is said we are purifying the karmic winds of obscurations. And they are also, in terms of practical perspective, purified through the practices of the channels, winds, and drops. And the essence of that really is not to become controlled by the afflictions. And in particular, the most powerful of afflictions is anger or hatred. So when you understand the nature of Mahamudra and you've seen this clear and empty space-like nature of the mind, then you will be able to let go of even the slightest, the smallest thoughts that arise. If you become controlled by these thoughts, by these afflictions, then you will be taken by the karmic winds, and they take you to take birth anywhere in the 6 realms of samsara. For example, if you become controlled by stinginess or greed, then you take birth as a hungry spirit. Or if you are controlled by anger, you take birth in hell, and so on. If you do not become controlled by the afflictions, then the afflictions become wisdom. And so then you recognize each affliction that arises, and through that you render them powerless, and they become purified. So that is what we mean with purifying the karmic winds. And so whether or not you have purified your karmic winds, you can see when you look at your own mind. Am I being controlled by afflictions or not? And if I am controlled by afflictions, then I'm taken by the karmic winds. And if awareness is able to, if you're able to sustain awareness with stability and you do not become controlled, then you are purifying the karmic winds. So here in the text it is that first they are purified and then they are prevented from further arising.
Chanting, Sheva, Chimboji, Doji, Namjur, Jiksheba, Mercy, Saja, Drapabo, Doji, Jole, Yanda Song, Chetar, Chuna, Dani Che, Ngabda, Dalang, Te Taranzo, Korwa, Damji, Tonangde, Senwa, Jammi, Dala Jo. Lo bo ye ma tin ji la yong ba de zong we lo ma la ye de de la zong ma yong ju ju ne a de sa san jian de miang a 콜로르바 조와야 대와도 먼저 봐지야도 이제로 그는 너는 저 벌었다 강대 제저이 지자 제대 시는 거매 로마리지 아비온도 서베 라마서 로마인지 영사사회 계속하면 뭐가래 아마 빨리 홍로도 예고 봤어요. 그만하고 어제도 바빠가 벌써 배고파 좀 계속하면 빨리 아니 배만 먹었나 맞지봤어요. 그 대화 좀 못하고 따라요. 뭐 그거 뭐 좋아서 좀 좋네. 네 발에 바나가 와냐가네 야가 봐 조가 되네 또 봐지 저번에가 왔네 또 저는 왜 벌써면 리지 와한테 뭐 대화 좀 냥도 요요 오 서바다 나가나 안나라 가나 그래서 서바 에마고 봐도 좋아서 하여튼 매달래 대바비 말아가 와니까 저가 대와 저번에가 와는 지상에 대해서 로마 하서 보니까 상원이 오제도 이제 봐요. 나오고 내가 칸에 중에 루스 이제 라비가 라메장 저가 진행장에 로마 앵글라 조바 로직다 진짜 졸람 탑람 이 송들인데 졸람나 사자죠 보고 막 탑람나들이 살롱냐면 이제 봐 대체서 봐오는 지광가 고추고 탑람송 그런데 각자인데 제르면 가니까 제르면 어디라더니 말라리베 자폰 총코스 집에다 와서 너무 가리 롱주나 하더니 사지산랑나 말잖아 딜사를 초발에 제발매 봐요 요래 지송다야 요래 근데 talong tomonya go wang rawre.
So there is, in general, there is two paths. There is the path of liberation and the path of skillful means. And so the path of liberation is the meditation in the view of Mahamudra, and the path of skillful means is, for example, this practice of the channels, winds, and drops. So this is the empowerment for the path of skillful means. And regarding the qualities of the generation stage, Milarepa had said, for example, that through the generation stage now, that eating and drinking becomes a feast offering, like a Gana Chakra. And that is, if you never separate from the clear vision of the deity, then whichever of the 5 sense objects you enjoy actually will become an offering to the deity. And so now this empowerment here is the empowerment, we can say, of the channels, winds, and drops, or also the practice of Tumo. Having thus received empowerment, you enter and behold the mandala of relative bodhicitta. You have received the wisdom, knowledge, empowerment. In general, the defilements of mainly the 3 non-virtuous deeds accumulated with the mind are purified and prevented from further arising. In particular, the defilements of the coarse conceptions of grasping at a subject-object duality are cleansed. The extraordinary power of the Dharmakaya is planted into your mind. As the path, you are empowered to meditate on the mandala circle. As a result, you are endowed with the fortune to actualize the Vajra mind.
Chukka de bachabaji yosong, the Samung Mayba Kanatini, Semti Tantric, Sem Cup district Yumbo, the Yoni Zongte, Nekap Sevenatini, district of Kanga Tola Lepri, Tatanyama, Moma, Tuna Captain, after Trotro, Yore, the Terratini, Nekap Sevenatini, Sajikan, Motuna, Motus, Captain, Yamin, dying Isabel, Zungdi. Zongoyer, Nanda Bessenye, Zongoyer, Jin, Da Jin, Indian, Lakiore, never Doctor Sem Napata, Chow, the Limana Besson, send on Nakache, when the Churon, the Japanese, some sort of Napata, Charles, Napa knew, Loyal Mary, Sada Chimbo, the Nimen Chibori, Mother, Newly Chidong, the Tawakona, the Lindona, neck up something, Chapo, neck up. Ninsokat neka, Nyomjokat neka observatory, you just hold Muslim priori, saying, Sabitan, Tata Moshis, not the Moshility, Doctrine Gesonatini, was our Mavajas, Jayas, my Lamja Sarsong, in Baranga Simple Delocata Moshi, but didn't let me. There is young Tantric or my content.
So here you've just said that in particular the defilement of the coarse conceptions of grasping at a subject-object duality are cleansed and the power of the Dharmakaya is planted into your mind. So that is, all sentient beings possess Buddha nature. And because they all possess Buddha nature, there are certain times when they actually come to that state. They actually directly arrive at Buddha nature, at their true nature. There are three occasions, 3 times when we actually directly come to Buddha nature. And normally, ordinary people who don't practice, they will not recognize it when they get there. So they come to the natural state, but then again they become confused. Now, if you come to that state and you recognize, then it becomes, it turns into practice. You realize the non-duality of self and other. So the subject-object duality is that there is this outer grasped at object and the inner grasping mind. There is this perception of self and other. And when you come to the natural state of the mind, you realize that there is no such a division. The nature of mind is like space. Milarepa had also said, when you realize that there is no difference between space and the mind, you have actualized the Dharmakaya. So when you rest within this space-like clear and empty nature of the mind, naturally you will see that there is no duality. So within Mahamudra there is no duality, and that is why we call it the great seal. It is great or vast. If there would be a duality, then it wouldn't be vast. Then it would have different sizes. So there are those 3 times when we come to the actual natural state of the mind. First time is when we die and the consciousness transfers. Second is when we fall into a deep sleep state. And the third one is during sexual union. During these 3 times, we actually come to the natural state of the mind. And anyone does. Any sentient being comes to the natural state of the mind. It's just we don't usually recognize it. If you recognize it, in the Dzogchen it is said it is then like the luminosity of the basis, it's like you come to the luminosity of the basis, which is like the childlike luminosity merging with the mother-like luminosity. The child luminosity is like the path luminosity merges with the basic luminosity. And so you come to the natural state of the mind that is naturally luminous, and recognizing it, you will not again become confused.
Dāni Checho Garchen Wangkor Namsam Top Tereng Rinchin Yebayang Garden Jinji Japtaso Shirabi Shitini Nyogor Chapa Satuk Sem Gombe Rabdam Perry Japa Mepani the Japa Te Konani Chusamji Samji Mechapani Ramji Yena Dada Deva Sajachimba Dani Dori Chang Chimba Ramji Teni Wang Jeba Ishi Yena Teyang Wang Sabakasong or Pepe Shinji Shirabi Ishi Teni Don't you see live Nyota Yena Data with Sanchuk same the Gom de Comparse be Kongni Kong the Rabdam Perry Bele Dubatanchi Sepe Mipani the Jabate Konani Chutamchi Samji Machapa Ramji was a Chujo Kotang Yena did not never Lako Saja Chimbo Olo Judo Bukoya Dani Yermi Songjuk Dojin Chang Chiburamji Jin Gang Yabati and Wang Jibung over Yimbe Topar Fisher.
So it says in the text, Bodhichitta is the cause of wisdom and knowledge. Therefore, if you habituate to it, wisdom will increase extensively. The unfathomable nature of all phenomena is the fundamental reality as it is, free from all obscurations. Its essence is Mahamudra endowed with 7 attributes, that is of great Vajra nature, or Vajradhara. It is the primordial wisdom of the 4th empowerment. The symbolic co-emergent wisdom knowledge introduced by the 3rd empowerment is the cause of the result, which is the actual co-emergence. Through cultivating bodhicitta and habituating it, it increases higher and higher. The essence of the 4th empowerment is the union of the clear light Dharmakaya, which is the basic space of suchness that is free from the defilements of all karma and obscurations, the unfathomable nature of all phenomena. So the union of Dharmakaya and the Sambhogakaya, which represents the essence of the 7-fold Mahamudra.
Shirapnyumena Sanchotamano Tobaya Mes, Dodi Namkita, that's it, Namkata very. Namkata was simply Shibasa or De Shibasa or De, more the Tomba, Ramjis Avai, she is a Tongsong Jok, the Mundang Yavim, Dodi Chang Yavim, Yavim is a Savarang, the Yap, Ongam, the Yovichala, Jovio, Zatong Des. Di Dong Xi Song at any time, Saji Koma talk yours. Drawing on the day pass or not any. Don't you see what the Jessameva? Send the bomb down, oh, send Nakata, the Jessameva, written car, Rokanga, same crown Jessameva, how to go your the Quatam China, the tailor, Tata. You want the Lelong on the Mashalat, the Tarsin Shivani, Saji Gombang, drawing on a day party there, Pio marriage, Pio, Hong your marriage, some corner, Gang song, Gang do, Gang do, you got Nathan song, sing the Hong your marriage around only a song. Then didn't that time to come down at that, told the Karatina. 나도 심기 시반데 들어가는데 시반데 하고서 시방하고 샘도 많이 고랑 시와마도 이 나도 답변가는데 될 좁은 뒤서 오고 송 자치 모여래 드라마 영어 신이들 사제인 바다로 시에서 드라마 영어들까지 시바사오된 자리 좀 말이 담마바탐지가 납시래 지금 납시 광고 또나더니 토마리 요리 타마나 요리 속성도 손나 요리 사제 고모 토마 코 요리 시바사오때 너만나 가서 그 제세비와 하거나 드리테라 드라마 영어 생태스 요리 드리테 냐들이 마탐지가 돼서 하고 요리 냐들이 사베바이나 나도 시바사오때 타보자고 드리테가 왕기방 주시 네가 차요래.
So then it says, primordial wisdom is greatly subtle. It is like a Vajra or the center of the sky. It is immaculate perfection. It is peace. You are your own father. So that is, now primordial wisdom is greatly subtle. That is, it is not an object of sight. It cannot be seen. We cannot say I saw it. In the Heart Sutra, for example, it says, to the bodhisattvas there is no attainment, nothing to attain. And then it is like a Vajra, it is like the center of the sky, or it is like the vast sky, and like a Vajra because there is this clear knowing awareness that recognizes itself. It recognizes its own space-like nature. And its essence is empty, and its nature is clear awareness. So there is a clear knowing awareness that knows its own nature. And it is represented, for example, by Samantabhadra, Yap and Yum, or Chakrasamvara, Yap and Yum. The Yap, the male, is the clarity aspect, and the Yum, or the female, the emptiness aspect. And when you realize then its nature, you attain the state of enlightenment. So it is called Vajra because it transcends birth and death. Now when you meditate and look at your mind, you can see this space-like nature of mind that never arises and never ceases to be. And the body is just like a guest house. If you actually only understand that, it is very beneficial, because then you will not become controlled by the karmic winds of the afflictive emotions. And so then if you do not become controlled by them, their mind remains pure. So it says it is immaculate perfection. And then it is peace. In other words, it is nirvana. And then you are your own father means that the mind has no source, no origin. There's nowhere where it comes from. So it is beyond arising, abiding, and cessation. It is naturally arising, existing naturally. So when you meditate and directly look at your mind, you just need to recognize this clear awareness that recognizes all of the thoughts of whatever arises, whatever appears. So it is just that awareness. That is the nature of your mind. To see the essence of that awareness is to see the nature of the mind. So when you sustain awareness, it knows itself. Also, when all thoughts have ceased, when there is no more thinking, there is a self-knowing awareness. Lord Chikden Sumgön had explained that in a very good way. He said that I have now realized that the mind itself, from which I have never separated, is the Buddha. Now, it is that awareness that you need to recognize. And now, ordinarily, for ordinary beings, we call it the consciousness. But when you realize the essence of the consciousness, then you see that that awareness has always been there since beginningless times, and it will always be there. Even if you take birth in the 3 lower realms, and also when you attain enlightenment, it will always be there. And when you see that, when you see this space-like empty nature that never arises and never ceases to be, you have understood that it is the nature of your mind is that nature that you have never separated from. And so those who have done some practice will have some understanding of this. So basically we need to hold on to, sustain this clear awareness that recognizes all the thoughts and whatever arises in the mind. So that is the brief explanation from the empowerment text.
대다왕 거래 저저 도다 사주 성지 저거도 저기 통 왕제와 저왕 뭐지 토몽하고 쓴그什么 참모 박차다지 봐. 가서 봐 장생 스마담 토몽만이 봐 이시지만 중진제 너도 참모는 그 이거 대화 전부 거에도 받지 버지 요 람나사자 제보소 요거는 별거 말아 왕제와 도지서 로장배 시도저도 봐. 가딘드세 봐예 노
Having thus received empowerment, you enter and behold the Mandala of ultimate Bodhichitta. You have received the fourth empowerment, the precious word empowerment. In general, the subtle defilements of the three doors and their habitual imprints are purified and prevented from further arising. In particular, the defilements of primordial wisdom, the subtle conceptual thoughts of a subject-object duality are cleansed. The extraordinary power of the great bliss, Svabhavika Kaya, is planted into your mind. As the path, you are empowered to practice the Mahamudra Yoga of Union. As a result, you have the fortune to accomplish the primordial wisdom Vajra, that is the sameness of the three Vajras.
밀려다 왕 탐지들의 왕자신을 탐색 왕소 탐색 자바탐색 삼세리 공시와 탐색 지시바요 바들이 지시바요 바들이 너무 탐색 실력하고 요래 그 때문에 삼세들이 자바탐색이 동고치모는 최고로 깜짝을 말이 배대다 이나가 서 망고요래 자바탐색 송냐베더니
And on the end of the empowerment, we come to the Samaya. And even if you were to receive 100 empowerments, there's really one essential Samaya. The life force of the empowerment is the Samaya. And the root Samaya is love and compassion. And then for those who recognize, who practice, also mindfulness and awareness, then you will be able to transform the afflictions into wisdom. But at the very least, the root of all Samayas is love and compassion. It is just like you have a tree, and when you always pour water into the tree, it will never dry out. And then there's many branch Samayas, but what's most important is to keep the root Samaya. So thinking that I am going to observe the root Samaya, and please repeat.
Chanting, Semjo, Rinpoche, Maji, Banam, Jijorje, Jiba, Nyamba, Mibayang, Gongne, Gongde, Mewargo. 왕주의 앞에 벗어들이 왕주의 폐적이 요리 들이니까 옹시하하홍 배대송 들이 진짜 탐념이 긴 보체양이 요리 들이 탐지 들이 예담 찍념이 제는 예담 탐지인도 요리 이진 가사가 념이 제네요 저과 념이 제를 소소거든요 돌아 홍콩들이 다음에 와들이 남탐시인 못 찾고 요리 들이들에 다왕 주차도 백조고 요리.
So now for the blessing of the empowerment, you can all come up one by one. And after you have received the empowerment, you are free to leave for tonight. In the meantime, we will recite the short mantra, Om Shri Ha Ha Hum Hum Pet. And also regarding the details of the sadhana practice, also later you can receive instructions from Garchen Rinpoche, who is also here with us. And so in general, if you only practice a single deity, it is like practicing all the Yidam deities. And then still you can practice other deities. For example, if you do a group practice with other people, you can do that, but still just visualize on a daily basis your own Yidam deity, or just a syllable Hung. if you only think of the Hung, then there is no self, and that actually is the essence of all the Yidam deities. So now please all come up one by one, and then after that you're free to leave.
Mani Padme Hum, Om 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 Mani Padme Hum,
Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Mani Padme Hum. Om 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 Mani Padme Padme Hum. Om Mani 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 Padme Padme Hum. Om Mani 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 Padme Hum. Om
Padme Hum. Om Mani 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 Padme Hum.
Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum.
Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum.
Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. 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 Oh, Mani Padme Hum. Mani Padme Hum. Oh, Mani Padme Hum. 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 Padme Hum. Mani 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 Padme Hum.